Now back at home, after 12 years in business, a local antique store is closing its doors. Copper Country Antique Store welcomed customers for its final day of business today. As the owner enters the new year, he says he's going out in style. 9 on your side, Jennifer Dela Cruz is live on the east side where he's saying his final goodbyes. Jennifer.
Well, some of you might recognize the giant, iconic buffalo that has stood on top of the store for years. As part of his farewell, store owner Philip Guyard is riding the buffalo down to the ground using a giant crane that they have here in the parking lot. Some of his most loyal customers are here surrounding us as they say goodbye to the store. After, of course, a decade in business, Philip told me he put on his Evel Knievel style jacket as part of the big stunt that he thought would be appropriate. He says he couldn't think of a better way to say goodbye to the 12 years in business and goodbye to Tucson, the buffalo holding special significance to both Philip and his store.
It's more rewarding. You're finding something one of a kind rather than something on a rack.
That's one of the main reasons Philip Gilliard has customers that keep coming back. He opened the antique mall on Speedway in Rosemont 12 years ago. Although he managed to keep his customers happy, he says it's time to shut down.
I don't see the economy of Tucson turning around for a long time.
From gumball machines and vintage posters to knickknacks of all sorts, there's always something new to find. But Philip attributes his lack of success to the city of Tucson.
No one from the city has ever came in that front door and said, Philip, thank you for creating jobs, business. It's always coming through the front door with, well, you're in violation of this, you're in violation of that.
He adds the final straw for him was when the city took him to court over a sign he had out front. Philip says it's the culture of Tucson city officials that continues to drive small businesses out.
Look up and down Speedway, look up and down. It's nothing but empty building after empty building for lease, for sale. And those were all little businesses in there at one time.
Luckily, it has been a smooth ride down here on the east side, right outside the Copper Country store as he descends. And he is very excited about it, as you can see. And as part of his next adventure, Philip says he's heading to Dallas, Texas to help rebuild some houses that were devastated by recent storms. But he won't be doing it alone. He says he's taking his buffalo with him. We're live on the east side. Jennifer Dela Cruz, KGUN-9 on your side.
I'm glad he had a safe ride down. Thank you, Jennifer.